Moving down. Moving down to our sacral life force energy, where life is created. No matter if you're a man or a woman, the womb has a sacred space in our women's bodies. It's where life is created. It's where we have all come from the womb space, our sacral, where life force energy resides. This is where life force energy is created. So allowing for that beautiful sacral to be activated with our next sip. Yeah, normally we stay here for a while. Let's take a sip. Moving down to our root, which is the last main chakra we're going to activate with this cacao. Very, very short, beautiful cacao activation tonight. We're going to bring Mother Earth's golden light up with us into our body and out into our energetic field, activating that life force energy. So I want you to visualize now that every single part of your body that is touching the ground, the seat, the bed, the earth, wherever you are placed, I want you to visualize little roots hanging off your skin. We're going to take a nice deep breath, and with that breath, I want you to really see how your roots are growing deeper in until you see that beautiful golden light from Mother's golden core. And we're going to bring that golden light with us back up with another deep breath up through our roots and all the way into our body. So here we go, taking a nice deep breath now, allowing for our roots to grow deeper and deeper and deeper through the concrete, through the grass, the dirt, the rocks, the crystal lining, the water lining, and down through another layer of sand and dirt and rocks, all the way down, growing deeper and deeper and deeper until we reach Mother's golden core in the center of the earth. There it is, watching, seeing, feeling that golden light now, wrapping your roots around Mother's golden core, wrapping around and around and around Mother's golden core, tying knots tight around Mother's golden core, knowing that no matter what storm hits, you're going to stand tall, you're going to stand strong, because you are deeply connected and rooted with Mother's golden core, and she's got you. She will never ever let you go. She will always be there holding you up. And with our next deep breath, we're going to bring that golden light all the way up. Let's take a deep breath now. All the way, bringing that golden light all the way up the roots, all the way up, all through the roots into our body, filling our body with Mother's golden light right now. And letting it out into our energetic field, feeling and seeing that beautiful golden light surrounding our physical body. You may now take a sip. Hi, Jacqueline, darling. Yeah, what we're going to do is that we're going to just activate, secure, and protect our beautiful connection in unison. Allowing for Mother's golden light to surround this beautiful connection that we've all created between all of us, all across the world, all around the globe, together in unison. We're all to get connected here tonight, making sure, filling our beautiful igloo, like I like to call it, with the beautiful golden light of Mother, with a heart wide open, filling up with this beautiful green and golden light, and knowing that within this igloo, this dome surrounding your physical body, is absolutely filled with absolute unconditional love and Mother's golden light. We're all connected here. Whoever's here listening on replay, being on the live, we're all connected right here, right now. And I want you to know that there is more than enough for people to feel and receive from the outside of our igloo, our dome. But there is no lower frequency than a frequency of absolute unconditional love that could possibly penetrate through this igloo right here, right now, that is covering all of us. There is more than enough for people to feel and receive, and they will. but there is no lower frequency that could possibly penetrate through this activated shield protecting us right now. So I want you to know that no matter where you are, by showing up, by giving the time, by connecting and dropping in and receiving, you are gifting Mother's golden light and absolute unconditional love out into the universe. And for that, I thank you deeply. Yes, so good. Welcome everybody. Oh, I love it. So exciting. All right, cool Bananarama. Welcome. All right, if you have not been to any of my lives before, I am Jenny Oceans, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Today is the day. No, just, yeah, this is me. This is how I roll. What we're going to do today is that I was requested last week. So every single week I show up live for 2 hours. We have got 2 hours together. Every single live I show up for 2 hours. And last time I was requested to share the information about medicinal cacao, and so ceremonial grade cacao and medicinal mushrooms. And that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to share with you, and if it at any point cuts out, because I'm in my upstairs room, and if it for any reason cut out, don't be worried. I am live on my Instagram. I'm also recording on my camera that chooses to turn on or off whenever it wants, but I will try to create that into one video and upload it onto my YouTube channel. So don't be threatened. Please know that I love interactions. Allow for yourself to be seen and heard, and come in and just actually come in and share questions, all of the things. So today's going to be very different. Normally come in and do breath or meditation, visualization, a deep cacao ceremony. But we're not doing that today. Today we're speaking into the benefits of drinking ceremonial grade cacao and medicinal mushrooms, and how suitable that I have got my mushroom cup drinking my cacao. I didn't even think about that when I poured my cup. She's so thick. So I'm tuning into this web world from Australia. I'm on the northern end of the Gold Coast. When you jump in, I'm going to write it here. When you jump on, please share where you are tuning in from, because the more you interact, the more you share, the more I can give you. This is all about me gifting to you. I'm coming in here for free, sharing this beautiful wisdom and knowledge with you for 2 hours every single week. So the more you show up, the more you share. Yeah, New York. The more you come in and share, the more you ask questions, the more you come in and actually allow for your energy to be shared, the more I will be able to support you and gift you what you desire. Now, I do have some cheat notes today. Oh my gosh, Jenny, how dare you? Oh, what happened now? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What I needed disappeared. Okay. Now I've totally messed up. Oh no, where are you, my friends? Ah, I found you. I lost you and I found you. Now I'm just trying to find my cheat notes that for some reason have decided to disappear from me. Okay, let me find it again. I'll be right back. I'll be back, friends. I'll be back. I'm just going to find my notes because there's so much information. Sharing with you again, I'm not a doctor. My truth doesn't have to be your truth. But, oh, now I'm just going to find what I was looking for. So please note, take what you like and don't take what you don't like. Soak up the wisdom that you desire and don't. Minnesota and Ireland. I love it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really messing around. I'm trying to find my notes. It's a bit frustrating. Yeah, what I'm saying is that I'm not a doctor. So make sure that you figure out what you need. Soak up what feels right and don't soak up what don't feel right. Come on, guys. I just want to find my flickety jiggly notes. Okay, I just want to find my notes. I'll be back. Guys, communicate in the chat. I'm looking for notes. Oh my God, are you serious? Why did it all this? I found it, friends. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do this time. Put that there. And put, oh, I did it! Hi, Meg! Michigan! I love it! Cool. All right. Here we go. Okay, let's rock and roll. When you jump in, let us know where you're tuning in from. I'm on 3 different platforms right now. I'm focusing there because my Inside Timer family, you always show up for me, and I want to show up for you every single part of the way because I love my Inside Timer family. All right. Speaking about ceremonial cacao, and I want to soak mine up before it goes cold. Have you got any cacao? Meg, have you got cacao with you? Laura, did you finish your cacao? So good. I drank that way too quick, but that's okay. Oh, Meg, I didn't see that last part of the screen there. I hope she's feeling better. Oh, I miss you, Meg. Meg was part of Becoming, and I miss you. I miss the Becoming family. All right, let's rock and Rudolph. My daughter say it's not Christmas anymore, Mum. You can't say that joke, but I can because I will. All right, let's talk about ceremonial grade cacao. Okay, let me know who has ever tried ceremonial grade cacao. Let me know who has tried medicinal mushrooms. Sometimes you beautiful people are so good at connecting with me, and sometimes you just sit there and communicate nothing. So I'm going to give you a little second, and if you are not the big communicating crew, that's fine. I'm just going to keep talking. All right, no one's answering, that's fine. Let's move on. All right, so what is ceremonial grade cacao? Ceremonial cacao is basically the purest form of cacao you could possibly find. So cacao grows on trees in a pot about this big, looks real beautiful, all different colors, green, yellow, red. So it grows in a pot in a tree. It's been growing for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. It used to be the fruit of gods. Only the gods could have the cacao pods. So ceremonial grade cacao comes from the cacao pod. Inside the pods are beans, that's cacao beans. Cacao beans get placed under the sun in the traditional way and fermented under the sun for about 7 days. After the cacao's been fermented, it gets crushed with mortar and pestle if it's done traditional way. No machines, no heating process, just mortar and pestle, crush, crush, crush. That will turn into cacao nibs. And then you keep crushing, keep crushing, keep crushing, keep crushing, and that's going to turn into liqueur. So cacao paste, pure cacao paste. It has cacao butter. It has all of the things in it, all the deliciousness. Nothing has been added. Nothing has been taken out. No heavy machineries has been involved in the process if you get a hold of a really good quality ceremonial grade cacao. Now, like I said, it's been used for thousands and thousands and thousands of years in ceremonies. By the American Indians, like the Inca people. Everyone has used ceremonial grade cacao for such a long time. So, and then they came to a stage where women weren't allowed cacao because they realized how potent and powerful it was, and because men was running the world, only the kings could have the cacao. And they also realized what it did to their sexuality. So they realized that they became really horny, and they wanted to be intimate when they had ceremonial grade cacao. So the kings started using it with the women that they really wanted to be involved with. So the kings allowed for certain women to have ceremonial grade cacao and to enjoy it. And it was traded as gold. It was only the kings that could have it, because they realized how potent and powerful it was, and also they wouldn't let anyone have it. Now, this is a plant that's been growing wild everywhere for so long, thousands and thousands of years. So then it's been used in ceremonial traditions for a very, very, very long time in tribes. So then, like everything, things become popular. There's more people having it. There's more people wanting it. And like everything, it comes to a time where you can buy the product at a really shitty quality because there's so many people wanting it and there's so many people creating it. So number one, make sure that you get a hold of a really good quality ceremonial grade cacao. That light is really frustrating. Oh. Anyway, you want to make sure that you get a hold of a really good ceremonial grade cacao. You want it to be organic. You want it to be fair trade because you want the people, the farmers that are dealing with this cacao to be treated right. You want them to be paid right. You don't want them to be paid like slaves because they're not. They're treating this beautiful medicine because it should be seen as a medicine. It is a medicine straight from Mother Earth. So you want to get a hold of a really good quality cacao. Also, what happens lately is that so many people have started talking about metals in ceremonial cacao. And yes, absolutely. Why? Because they're digging up this earth, to dig into the earth and to pull out things from the earth to make money. We all need to make money, nothing wrong with that. There's just good and bad ways of doing it. And when they've dug up whatever they need from the earth, they're filling the holes with absolute shitty soil, no good soil. So what happens then? They plant cacao trees because they can make lots of money making chocolate. So then all of the metals from the earth goes into the tree, and obviously that's going to come into the cacao. So you want to make sure it comes from a fair trade, sustainable farmer where the farmer is actually being really looked after. And you also don't want any heavy machineries to be involved in this process. You want it to be a traditional way, and that's why you pay more for it. You know, you can go to the major shops, mentioning no names, and buy a big block of chocolate for $4, you know, because it's shit. It's been grown in masses, it's been treated so badly, and to be honest, they're taking the actual proper cacao out of the chocolate and leave it with the rubbish and mix it with so much sugar and shit that it's just not satisfying. It's bad. And once you have tried proper cacao treats, you will never go back to the shitty chocolate again. I used to eat so much shitty chocolate and I just can't do it anymore. So the more aware and the more conscious we become in our life, what we're choosing to receive for ourselves, the more we will become aware. Now I'm getting sidetracked. But so all in all, ceremonial cacao is the pure beans from the cacao pod. Nothing has been added, nothing has been removed. And it's been used for thousands and thousands and thousands of years all over the world. It is a heart-opening plant medicine. It is a medicine. Please know it is a medicine. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pharmacist, and I'm not going to tell you anything like that. My truth and my learnings and my teachings, ceremonial grade cacao is a medicine, so treat it like one. Now, there's so many both physical and spiritual benefits with drinking ceremonial grade cacao. Number one, make sure you get a really good brand. This one, absolutely. If you're located in Australia, Elevate Wellness Company's cacao is the only cacao you should use. Now, saying that, there is a couple of other ceremonial grade cacao companies in Australia that I would recommend. I have been drinking cacao for nearly 10 years, 8 years. And I've tried many different companies, and there is a couple of companies that I really like, and I know they come from really good places. So I would recommend them. If you're in Canada or the state, or in the States, I do recommend another company called Aura, because I know it comes from good farms. Now, there's many, many, many benefits, both for your physical body and for your spiritual body. Benefits in drinking ceremonial grade cacao. Let's just mention a few of them. So it's really high in magnesium. What does that do? Especially for women, this is amazing. So it's really good for your period pain. support your heart, support your muscles, and also your nervous system. And for all of you that know, I'm a nervous system reset coach. I work with the nervous system. When I work with my coaching clients and students, I work with the nervous system because, to be honest, if we only focused on affirmations, and if we're only focused on mindfulness, and if we're only focused on the head, we're going to change nothing. We have got to move into the somatic part, and we have got to bring in the body work to be able to make changes in your life. So working deeply with the nervous system is something that I always do. So super rich in magnesium. It's really good for people that exercise a lot because it's a muscle relaxant and recovery. If you have restless legs at nighttime, it's amazing. It's so good. Moving down to the theobromine, which is the caffeine in the cacao. So it do give you a natural energy boost. And I like to say it's like this big, beautiful, soft, gentle wave that gives you natural energy for about 6 hours. So there's no peaking and dropping like coffee or energy drink does. It just like brings you up in a slow, gentle energy wave with natural energy boost without having the crash. Now, it contains anandamide. Anandamide is a hard word. And for you that know me and have listened to me a lot, you know I don't like the scientific words. They're too big for me, but there you go. Anandamide, which is the bliss molecule in our body, which is a molecule that we'll feel when we meditate and when we're doing things that feels pleasurable and nice and blissful. It's blissful. Oh, it feels blissful. Cacao has that bliss molecule inside it. It boosts our serotonin, dopamine, and endorphin creation in our body, which is amazing. So that's why I always say that people that drink Serrano Grey Cacao, if you are on an antidepressant medication, please make sure you consult with your medical professional before you start drinking the Serrano Grey Cacao. Because what antidepressant medication, and yes, I was dependent on it for years, I very much know how it works. What's in antidepressant medication is basically what the medicinal cacao does for you. So if you have both the antidepressant medication and the Serrano cacao, they collide and you get overload, which can make you feel really nauseous and not feeling very well. So if you are on antidepressant medication, please make sure you consult with your doctor before you drink Serrano Grey Cacao. So it boosts your serotonin and dopamine. What does that mean? It's the feel-good hormones in your body. It makes you feel good, right? Who doesn't want to feel good? I want to feel good every day. It improves your circulation and your blood flow. So because it increases your heart rate a bit, it also allows for your blood to flow quicker through your body, which is also detoxification. So it detoxes your body quicker because it goes through your blood system quicker. So now if you have any heart issues, heart problems, or if you're on any heart medication or blood pressure medication, again, please consult with your medicinal professional before you start drinking Serrano Grey Cacao, because it could affect that. This is also why it's really good when we combine our Serrano Cacao with medicinal mushrooms, because it allows for the mushroom to pump through your body, your organs a lot quicker. All right, what else have we got? It's high in antioxidants, supports cellular health, amazing, keeps us healthy. It's rich in iron, which supports our blood health and helps prevent fatigue. Really good for women also during your menstrual, your bleed cycle, to drink Serrano Grey Cacao, because it supports your blood health. Also, we're going to speak about I Am Gaia, which is a medicinal mushroom and Chinese herbs that also support your blood, recreation of your blood. It boosts cardiovascular health, promotes blood pressure and heart function. It also regulates your natural appetite, balance cravings, and support emotional eating, improves your skin health thanks to flavonoids and anti-inflammatory properties. That is just a few physical benefits by drinking Serrano Grey Cacao. There is so many benefits drinking Serrano Grey Cacao. So that is just a few of them. There is so much to talk about. So Have we got any questions this far? If not, I'm going to keep talking. So if you're not someone that is super spiritual and woo-woo like me, love it. If you're just like a science, yep, like this, like that, ceremony grade cacao is amazing for you as well. You don't have to sit in a ceremony and drink your ceremony grade cacao. You can just drink it, put it in your smoothie, just drink it however you want, put it in a takeaway cup if you like. That is not how I like to do it. It's not what I teach, but you will still receive the physical benefits from it. Now, if you're someone like me that loves the woo-woo and that likes to support your spiritual health and your spiritual body, then let's move into the emotional and spiritual benefits. So ceremony grade cacao physically opens up your heart. Like I said, it increases your heart rate, it increases the blood flow in your body. So it actually opens physically, is scientifically proven, backed up. Guys, I want you to know that most of the things that I share and teach is backed up by science. That's why nervous system, it's so important for me to teach all my clients and students about the nervous system, because it is so important. Like all the woo-woo, the Palo Santo and the ritual oils and all of the things are amazing in sitting in ritual, but I like that it's actually backed up by science. Like speaking about energy, I can speak about it for so long. It is actually backed up by science. So if you're someone that is a very sciencey person, please know that this stuff is backed up by science. Cheers. All right, so it opens up your heart, supports self-love, clarity, and connection. So you can connect so deeply into your true self and your heart by sitting in beautiful ceremony. It opens up your heart, allows you to connect with your heart, allows you to connect with your true self, allow for you to connect with the earth, Mother Gaia, into the trees, into the earth. And like, you know, if you follow along for a while, I truly believe that we are an extension of Mother Earth herself. Like I said, we connected to Mother's golden core. We brought that energy back, her golden core, up into our body. So we're all connected. We're all one. We're all unison. So by drinking Mother's medicine, we also get to connect deeper with the earth, which also will connect us deeper to ourselves. It enhances creativity and intuition because it allows for you to just connect to that spirit, your true self. And it also allows for you to have that space of just being. Create space for deep inner work and emotional releases. It's beautiful support for meditation and journaling and intention setting. So I want to share a little story with you how I first found ceremony grade cacao. So 2016, I was pregnant with my beautiful daughter. Byron Bay has always been the base, like my hometown in Australia, because it's the place where I always felt like home. Even if I left and come back quite a few times, it is the place where I feel like home. So we left Byron Bay and we moved up to the Gold Coast, and some of my beautiful friends had a cacao ceremony, a women's gathering. And although I've been in Byron Bay for a long time, cacao is something I never tried and it was still new for me. So I was invited to this beautiful ceremony. I was fully pregnant. So I drove down. There was about 20 women at this gathering. It was so beautiful. We walked in, we got smudged, and it was just so beautiful. Two of my beautiful friends created this beautiful gathering. Never tried ceremony grade cacao. And of course, I was pregnant and I Googled doctor and I said, can I drink ceremony grade cacao when I'm pregnant? And Google doctor said, you shouldn't do that. So of course I was too scared. My partner said, I don't think you should do that. And I didn't feel safe doing it. So I went there and we're all sitting in circle and I was the only one not drinking it. And I had the most profound experience ever. So you don't actually, like, this is what's so cool in life, that when you just connected, you feel and receive, even if you don't have to actually feel and receive it. So I had the most profound experience. This was 2016. Anyway, I had my daughter. And after I had my daughter, I started trying ceremony grade cacao, a little bit here and a little bit there. And I delved really deep into my spiritual journey when she was born. There was many things that had to change, and I was just at a massive crossroad. I felt that I was sitting in front of a burning bridge of fire, and I was like, holy shit, I need to change my life. I can see what I want. I can see what I desire. It's right there. I don't know how to get there, but I'm going to figure it out. And I did. Anyway, Long story, cut it short, I totally quit drinking coffee. And before I was pregnant, I lived on energy drinks. I've been a barista my whole life. So always drank coffee, a shit ton of coffee. When I was pregnant, I stopped drinking coffee. When I had my daughter, I had about 1-2 coffees a day. I did really deep healing and releasing, and I become really clean internally. And I went to work as a barista one day. This is over 4 years ago now. And I didn't want my coffee. I went to make my morning coffee and I didn't want it, so I didn't have it. A little bit prior to that, I started drinking mushrooms from a different company. And I just walked into work and I didn't want that. I was like, okay, here we go. I don't want coffee anymore. Something's totally changing. And I started delving really deep with Mother Cacao. And my beautiful friend that in 2016, one of the beautiful ladies that had this gathering, she moved over to the States. She fully started journeying with Mother Cacao, holding gatherings for hundreds and hundreds of people all over the world. And she shared with me that she was hosting a cacao priestess training. So I did that. And because before that happened, I sat journeying on my driveway with Mother Cacao, and she told me, she goes, I want you to share my medicine. I was like, how am I going to share your medicine? And she goes, you need to share my medicine. And then my friend shared with me that she's having cacao priestess training. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I did that training. And I delved really deeply into sharing Mother's cacao, which I absolutely love, being of service and sharing her medicine with the world. And for me, it was a big practice of just taking time for myself every single morning. When my daughter was born, many things had to change, and they did, because I made a decision to do so. But I used to say I have no time, and then all of a sudden I found 2 hours every single day for an entire year, every morning, to dedicate to myself. Holy shit, that changed my life. And that was my time. I stir my pot for about 20 minutes. I make my cacao. I pour it in my special cup. Now I have quite a few special cups. I walk outside. I connect with the earth. I connect with Mother Cacao. I connect with myself, tuning into my true self. And it's a full process of really being present. And that's also what I teach women, to just be present. Because if we all stop and ask ourselves, what do I really want? We want to be able to be present, right? So that's a little bit of my story. Now, how do we use ceremonial grade cacao? Number one, make sure you find a really good ceremonial cacao brand. Obviously, Elevate Wellness Company is the cacao I recommend for everyone to use in Australia and New Zealand. If you are in the States or a cacao, you got any questions, let me know. ElevateWellnessCompany.com is where you order the cacao. Massive news, we're just releasing our 500 gram bags next week. Very exciting. Yes, it is my company together with my beautiful business partner, Danny. It took years until I decided to do this. Danny asked me September last year, and I said yes. But prior to that, I had been thinking about it for a few years. She had been thinking about it for a few years. We met online in a different coaching space. Anyway, I didn't want to do it because it became so trendy. And for me, it was not about being trendy. For me, it was about actually connecting to the medicine. And it didn't feel right to create a trendy company. But when Danny asked me, I felt that that was an invitation to actually make sure that there's really high grade cacao available for people in the world. And this is a beautiful, organic, fair trade, sustainably sourced, pure ceremonial grade cacao from Peru. A beautiful cacao. You will try it and you will see. So how do we drink it? There's very many ways of drinking and preparing your ceremonial grade cacao. Now for me, it's all about the process. Like I said, I stand there and stir my pot for 20 minutes because for me, that's part of the process. Now, there's some people put it in the NutriBullet, some people put it in the Thermomix, some people just whack it in their coffee. There are so many ways you can do it. And to be honest, there's no right or wrong way. It's whatever feels right for you. I like to make sure it's a ceremony. I like to make sure it's a ritual and a process because for me, that's important. But almost everything I do in life is a ritual and a beautiful ceremony because I like to celebrate life. That's how I choose to live my life. So for me, that's how I like to do it. When you purchase your cacao from Elevate, you also become part of the Elevate family, which means that you scan the little code at the back of your packaging and you get all the resources to all different beautiful recipes and stuff like that. feel free to message me at any time and ask for recipes. I'm more than happy to share with you. I have different recipes for different intention and different ceremonies. If you're inviting in your feminine or your masculine or connection or sensual, whatever it is you're doing, I have different recipes for all of it. So different dosages. If you have never used ceremonial grade cacao before, I recommend you to start at about 15 to 20 grams of cacao for your first cup, and then increase it. 20 to 30 gram is sort of a daily dose of ceremonial grade cacao. If you go above 30 grams, it's quite a heavy dose. It's a medicine, remember. So I've been in health spaces where I've been held by other priestesses, where I've been on doses of like 50 grams, taken through a deep journey, and I was birthed through mother's birthing canal and feeling like amazing experiences. But don't do this on your own if you don't have anyone with you that can be there to support you. It's really important that you honor mother's medicine. So I would say if you're going to go into a heavier dose for any more than 30 grams, make sure you have someone with you that can be there and holding you and nurture you through that space. Set your intention for your cup. And just slowly and connecting with it. Like I said, you don't have to. If you're a busy mom that like to whack it in the Thermomix, that's fine. But try to connect with it. You can do this with a cup of water, like connecting with your cup of water. It's the connection and slowing down that is such a magical piece in life. I say that I used to run to not stand still for many years of my life until I realized, and now I run to stand still. So listen to that. I used to run to not stand still, and now I run to be able to stand still, because standing still is my most favorite thing to be. Not physically standing still, but to being in the moment is my favorite thing. It's my most precious thing to do. So yeah, quality matters. Absolutely. You want to make sure you have a really good quality ceremonial grade cacao. Yeah, there's many companies out there that is not very great. And you want to make sure that you are supporting the farmers, make sure everyone's getting paid right, and that is actually really good quality cacao. All right, friends, so that is the part of ceremonial grade cacao. ElevateWellnessCompany.com is where you can order yours. And let's move on to the medicinal mushrooms. Let's move on to the medicinal mushrooms. I have many in-person cacao ceremonies, and I have had for a very long time now. And I always incorporate medicinal mushrooms in my ceremonial cacaos, unless I do it in a private setting where someone is allergic. But why do I do that? They say that it's like the cacao, because it flows through your body so quickly and so easily, it picks up the medicinal mushrooms and the Chinese herbs and allow for them to be brought into your organs a lot quicker, so that your body can absorb the medicinal mushrooms and the Chinese herbs a lot quicker, which is so beautiful. So they're really beautiful to combine together. Now, again, it's super important that you are using really good quality medicinal mushrooms. Again, what happened is it boom, became so popular. And I tried many different medicinal mushrooms before I started using superfeast. And yes, I am sharing the brands that I'm using. And yes, I will share a code with you that you can use. And yes, I will benefit from that. Please know, I'm not a... what do you call it again? When people just sell things, whatever the word is. It's not me. I've tried many different companies, and I share the ones that I love, like Ritual Oils when it comes to Blue Lotus, and Elevate. Yes, it's mine and my business partner's company, but it's good quality. And Superfeast, because it's the best freaking mushrooms around. And you can get them both in the States and in Australia. But I tried other mushroom companies before, and they're just not pure. You know, they haven't been sustainably grown. So it's really important that you find some medicinal mushrooms that are actually really good quality mushrooms. And the ones I'm going to speak about today is from Superfeast. It's the only medicinal mushrooms and Chinese herbs that I use. I have a very good connection with the company. They're amazing. Any questions, you can ask them. And yeah, I just find them really, really good and I trust them. Also, many people ask me, are these funny mushrooms? No, not these ones, not the ones we're talking about here, not the ones I put in my ceremonial, in my cacao ceremonies. I don't put the gold tops on my, in my cups for old people to drink, just so you know that. We're speaking about medicinal mushrooms that are absolutely okay for children to have as well. Again, please know I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pharmaceutical professional, blah, 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 blah. Do your own due diligence and figure out what is good for you and what doesn't work for you before you start taking all of these things. All right, so what are medicinal mushrooms? An ancient adaptogens used in Eastern medicine for thousands of years. Again, bring it back to basics. Go back to what we used to do and bring it in, because what we used to do actually really worked. So let's stop complicating it so much and just bring shit back to basics. Support the immune system, brain, energy, emotional balance. It is not psychedelic, completely legal and very, very safe. Put it in my cooking, very safe. So there is a couple of different blends that I choose to use personally. The number one I say to everyone, just make, this is a funny part though. So with superfeast, their main blend is yin. Now, I listen to my body, I listen to intuition for what I desire to use, and I have never felt called, I have it, but I've never felt called to actually use the yin. Now, I contacted them and they said, that's so weird because it's our most popular blend, but I actually have never felt called to use it. So I'm just trusting that that means that I don't actually need it. But the one I always use, that I love using, it's my absolute favorite, it is Mason's mushrooms. It is a blend, I'm just doing all the cameras here. It is my absolute favorite and it is what I use every single day, and it's the mushroom that I use in my cacao for cacao ceremonies. So the ingredients, the key ingredients or the ingredients in Mason's mushrooms is chaga, reishi, lion's mane, cordyceps, agaricus, shiitake, maitake, and poria. And the benefits for this is basically support calmer energy and sharper focus, immune defense, cultivating resilience and vitality, nurtures overall well-being and longevity. Ideal for individuals seeking daily support for general well-being, immune health. So basically vitality, to have a really freaking good health, you know. And when I work with my students, my clients, it's not all about the head. Like I said, we need to bring in the science, we need to bring in the somatic, the body work to it. And that's why breath and everything is so important. So lion's mane, support brain function and memory, encourage nerve regeneration, helps with anxiety, focus, and clarity. Now I want you to understand that a few years ago, before I had become this Jenny Oceans, I used to live with daily anxiety and weekly panic attacks. And I did that for years. And I also used to be on everyday antidepressant medication for very many years. And this is why the nervous system reset and regulation is so important for me, because when I started to understand and realize that I'm actually in control of my nervous system, everything changed. I don't have anxiety anymore. I definitely do not have panic attacks anymore. If I walk into a shopping center, I can feel a bit anxious, but I know how to regulate it. It's so freaking cool. So lion's mane is incredible for support brain function, memory, encourage nerve regeneration, helps with anxiety, focus, and clarity. Reishi, calming and grounding, the queen of mushrooms, supports deep sleep and emotional balance, powerful for stress and nervous system support. Like, your nervous system is freaking key to everything in your life, and most people are living in a freaking distressed state. So this is why it's so important to speak to someone that can teach you about self-regulating your nervous system and understanding where you're at. Are you in your good state, or you shouldn't say good and bad state. It's hard words. Parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. Let's say fight or flight and rest and recovery. They're both amazing. We need both of them. They're both good for different things, but we don't want to sit in a fight or flight for too long, because that's when we fry our body, our mind, and our soul. So chaga is good for your immune system, powerhouse immune system, anti-inflammatory and antioxidant rich, great for gut and skin health. Cordyceps, it boosts physical energy and stamina, support oxygen use and recovery. Your breath, great for athletes and vitality seekers. Agaricus, support immune function, anti-inflammatory properties, and balances blood sugar. Shiitake, boost immune system, support heart health, rich in essential nutrition. Maitake regulates blood sugar, enhance immune response, support metabolism. Poria, digestive support, aiding nutrient absorption, easy bloating, help reduce fluid retention, support healthy kidney functions, calms the mind, and promote restful sleep. Overall, it's just freaking good for you. So that's Mason's mushrooms. Now, if you put this in your ceremonial cacao, you will not taste it. It's a little bit earthy, but you won't taste it. I also, if I feel like a hot, earthy drink, I actually really like making a cup of hot Mason's mushroom, and I love dairy, so I'll put a little dash of cream in it and it tastes delicious. I freaking love it. But most of the times I just put it in my cacao. And please know that continuous use is the best, but always listen to your intuition. Your body will tell you when she needs it and when she doesn't. You've got to listen to that. Another one that I like to use is I Am Gaia. For all the women, I Am Gaia is freaking insane. It is so good, especially during, not during your bleed phase, because during your bleed phase, I don't actually take it, but it is so good for your hormones and for your bleed cycle, your menstrual cycle. A tonic herbal multivitamin formulated with revered Taoist herbs to support health and healing. The benefits is nourishes and replenishes blood, supporting a healthy menstrual cycle. So it actually increase the reproduction of your blood, regulates hormones, menstruation and fertility, increase lubrication and supports the liver, spleen, heart and kidneys, offers deep nourishment to the body, mind and spirit. Like, it is honestly amazing. I did run out a while ago. I didn't have it for a few weeks and I noticed the difference straight away. Like, I noticed it in my hormones straight away. I was like, holy shit. So I take it every day, except if my body tells me I shouldn't have it, I won't take it. But normally I take it every day. Again, I put it in my cacao. I don't have cacao every day. I always have 2 days off. But I put it in my cacao or in hot water. And during my bleed, I will not take it. Because I don't really want to increase my blood production during my bleed. But as soon as my bleed has finished, I want to take it because I want to create that beautiful blood production. Now, another thing that I started taking a while back is the deer antler, which is amazing. Do you know, like, the deer antlers are like one of the only fastest things in the world in any living thing that reproduces itself so quickly. So this is deer antler. There it is. I absolutely love it. It smells like shit. It stinks disgusting. And it is basically ground down deer antlers. Now, please listen out. This comes from a very good farm in China. The owner of Mason, the owner of Superfeast, has been to the farm numerous times. He has seen the deers. He knows how well looked after they are. So please do not be frightened that it's sad for the deers. They have a magical life. They cut them off and they regrow. It is absolutely not bad for the deers. Now, why would I want to take that? A potent yang yin herb traditionally used to nourish and restore reproductive essence and promote vitality. Now, it is amazing for your libido if you are a woman, and for your man, for your stamina. Like, it is absolutely incredible, and you will notice the difference if you take it regularly. If you take it here and there, you won't really notice it, to be honest. But if you take this deer antler regularly, you will notice a juicy increase in your body and in your mind. Strengthens adrenaline, reproductive and brain functions, promotes vitality, builds blood and improves circulation and heart health, assists in recovery from exhaustion and support longevity, and ideal for those looking to enhance vitality, support reproductive health, and promote overall well-being. So it's really good for your sex life. Both men and women can take it. Now, lion's mane is something that I started taking not too long ago. Pure lion's mane. Now, there's lion's mane in the Mason's mushrooms in the blend, but that is pure lion's mane. Cognitive and nervous system support. A medicinal mushroom renowned for supporting cognitive health and nerve regeneration. Enhances memory focus, overall neural health, support cognitive function and nerve regeneration, may elevate symptoms of depression and anxiety, ideal for individuals aiming to boost cognitive performance and support nervous system health. Now, that was about our mushrooms. And to be honest, I've tried a few different companies. There's many companies that are a lot cheaper, but that's the company that I have noticed make the biggest difference, the quickest, because it is pure. And you can contact them. They're a really open company and they are there to support. And Mason is so, like, where he sources everything is from amazing, and I love his local. He's about 2 hours south from where I am. He started in his mom's garage and he's grown his business organically. It's absolutely beautiful. Really beautiful company. And if you want to use their mushrooms, go on their website and use the code JennyOceans. Yes, I will get a small kickback, but more than anything, you will get a beautiful discount to support you in investing. And I want you to know that anytime, like if you've been here for however long now listening to me, you are willing to invest time into your health and your well-being. So when we start investing, like, I want you to know that I used to buy the cheapest thing of the menu because I was too freaking tired and I didn't think I was worthy of anything. And now my shelf in my kitchen is worth like thousands of dollars because all I have is really good stuff. All I got is really good stuff because I honor myself. I want to be healthy and I want to live for a long time and I want to be a healthy human. So investing in good stuff for yourself is so important if you're ready and willing to look after yourself. So know that every time I put 25% of all incoming in my business goes to my health, mine and my family's health. 25%, like that's a lot. That's, you know, that's a fair chunk. That's because that's really important for me. But if you look at someone that, for example, smokes cigarettes or drink alcohol or take drugs, whatever they want to do, that's expensive, especially if you're in Australia. It's like $50 for a packet of cigarettes. Or you can spend like what, $60, $70 on a jar of this that's going to make you feel really good and support your health. I know what I'd rather do. So if you want to go and order some medicinal mushrooms, you can do that in the States or in Australia. Superfeast.com.au or superfeast.com and use the code JennyOceans. You will get a nice discount. Now, why do we combine medicinal mushrooms with cacao? Cacao opens the heart, mushroom supports the body. So it's like I said, they just intertwine so beautifully and go through your body so much quicker, and get the cacao allow for the mushrooms and the herbs to get into your organs so much quicker. Powerful synergy, emotional and physical balance, combine both for optimal nervous system healing, great in the morning or evening rituals. It is just so freaking good for you. Anyone got any questions this far? Man, I love this. On this platform, that's just a camera. On this platform, there's no people live. It's so interesting. On this platform, we have 140 people, which is absolutely amazing. And that is always the case on this beautiful platform. I love Insight Timer. Soak up the magic, guys. I love you all. Okay, so how do we use medicinal mushrooms? We can add it to cacao. We can add it to coffee, smoothies, soups, food, whatever you want to do. It's normally powdered extract. They come in these beautiful Myron jars, which are my favorites. No sunlight or anything can come in and damage. Make sure you don't use a wet spoon because it will go hard. Everybody do the mistake and it will go hard. So just make sure you use a dry spoon. You use a tiny bit, like it lasts for so long. Consistency gives the best result, everything in life. Feel into what your body needs each day. Okay, that's what I did speak about. All right, so let's sit with that for a moment. So how do we get to a stage in our life where we all of a sudden change the things that gives us the hit of feeling good to the things that start to regulate our nervous system so that we always feel good? Now, there's going to be shitty days in life. That's normal. That's what happens in life. But when we learn to regulate our nervous system and we use things to support our nervous system, then we're just going to come into a state where we feel a lot better on an everyday basis. So that's why I like to use Sermona Grey cacao and medicinal mushrooms and Chinese herbs, because it just supports my nervous system and my health and my happiness. I talk so much, I need drinks. So just the more you become aware of your true self, the more you're connecting to yourself, the louder your intuition will become. And you will be able to basically stand in front of a shelf. Like, you can walk into a health food shop, preferably, and you will feel what your body needs. Like, it's really cool. And that might sound really strange for you, but the truth is that the more time you take to connect with yourself, the louder her whispers will become, and you will actually be able to just know what you need and how you need it. It's so cool. Now, how can we use this? Now, I like to make my cacao in the morning. I'll go and sit outside, connect with myself, take the moment, take the time, connect with the earth, connect with true self, and just sit and sip and just take that time for myself. And when I first started doing this, it was a little bit challenging for my daughter. She was so young, and it was just what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. It was hard to take the time until it wasn't anymore. Like everything, you just practice and it takes time, and then it doesn't take time, and you just chill and you're connecting in. And I totally got sidetracked and I don't know. But for me, it is my time where I sit to just be by myself. Now, if you're someone that's interested, my bench is really creaky. It probably sounds like I'm farting. I'm not. It's my bench, I promise you. There is different ways you could work with Mother Cacao. Go and find someone in your local area that run cacao ceremonies. You will find someone. It's just beautiful. Order yourself some Sermona Grey cacao. Please don't be a stranger. Contact me, connect with me at any given point in time. Ask me all of the questions. And just start drinking cacao. And if you're someone that drinks coffee, yes, that's what I was going to say. If you're reaching from the external to feel good internally, you want to try to switch that around. But I have so many people, clients and students, that have come to me and they said, okay, give me some of that Sermona Grey cacao. Oh, I love that, Meg. And they have absolutely quit drinking coffee because they just moved over to Sermona Grey cacao, and that is so cool. You got any questions, please email me at any given point in time, connect@jennyoceans.com. Now, if you're someone, actually go and order your cacao, go and order your mushrooms, go and do all the things. So elevatewellnesscompany.com to order your cacao, or superfeast.com.au. Use the code JennyOceans, or superfeast.com. Use the code JennyOceans to get your discount to order your cacao. I would say, number one, get yourself some Mason's mushrooms, which is the blend. And if you want to invest in two things, I would say get some I'm Guy as well, or just get the Mason's mushrooms to start with. That's what I would totally recommend. They last forever. It's so amazing. And what else was I going to say? Dun, dun, dun. Yes, if you are... Oh yeah, I love it, girlfriend. I love it, Meg. Yeah, I love it. It's just such a beautiful connection to your true self, connecting into your body, connecting into the earth, and just feeling part of the harmony of the earth. It's so beautiful. And if you are someone that would like to learn more about Sermona Grey cacao and mushrooms, and you would like to host your own gathering, so maybe you're someone that already hosts retreats or gatherings, I am opening up for a 4-day retreat that will be held in Australia. There will be an online version as well. That will give you a international certificate to hold space for women and to serve mother's medicine of a medicinal ceremonial grade cacao. And you will be internationally certified and recognized. If that's something you're interested in for yourself, for your business, you can just go on my website and you can fill in a inquiry form there, and I'll contact you. There has been no date set off yet, but that's something that I feel really called to do, is to just really train people to become a cacao priestess, to share the medicine of Mother Cacao in a proper way, in a way where you're actually honoring Mother Cacao, because that's the biggest part, most important part for me. Also, if you are in Australia, I do cacao ceremonies privately and at retreats and at my own events. I always have cacao events coming up. As if you are a local, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Northern New South Wales area, you should go and have a look at my in-person events. What else was I going to say? Your nervous system is so incredibly important for your overall well-being. If your nervous system is fried, if your nervous system is out of whack, then you're going to feel out of whack. So that is why it's so important for me to incorporate the nervous system reset in all the work that I do. What else? Do we have any questions? I feel like I've waffled on forever. It's been an hour and 15 minutes, but I feel like I've waffled so much. Oh my God, I'm missing messages. An hour ago, I haven't seen anything. Tried both Blue Lotus. Can you tell us about Blue? Yes, I can. Oh my God. Why didn't I see these messages? Yes, Aura is a really good cacao. Oh, this is annoying. Sorry, guys. I've never had a cacao. Is it like hot chocolate? Joan, it is like a hot chocolate, but it's pure, so it's quite rich and deep in flavor. You can use whatever sweetener. If you don't use any sweetener, it's going to be very earthy, but you can use sweetener. I like to use organic coconut sugar. You can have cinnamon, Cajun, rose water, vanilla. Laura, how much do I drink? I'm so sorry. I missed all these questions. They didn't update. How much do I drink? So I use 30 grams. I have cacao most mornings. The last 2 weeks, I've been drinking a lot of cacao. Again, I listen to my body, and then I will have a break. I would say always have a break in everything that you do in life to make it really special. But when I make a serve, I have 30 grams. Like today, I had a cup this morning because I felt like it, and I've had a cup now tonight. I encourage you, when you're first starting drinking it, to not drink it at night to start with, because it does give you that energy boost. I'm going to move this camera to here. Can't believe I missed all these questions. To me, it's like unsweetened hot chocolate, and I've heard recently a teacher on Instagram adds coconut sugar. Yes, I use coconut sugar and rose water. Who else does that? I love it. It doesn't change the effect. So the rose water is beautiful to incorporate to bring in the beautiful feminine energy. So when I do like women's circles, I like to use rose water. It's beautiful, tastes delicious. Oh, Jacqueline, you're so welcome. Still can't see it when you hold it up. Oh, shit. What was I showing? So annoying. Can you type it in the feed? Isn't it a view of the camera? We can't see the items being shown. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, can you not see me? So this is, I can't believe I missed all the questions. So this is Elevate Wellness Company's cacao. This is the bag. It comes in a whole block as well. I'm so sorry, guys. And this is Mason's mushrooms. This is a jar. You can choose to buy it in a jar or in a bag. This is the jar. And this is the I Am Gaia jar. Can you see that? And this is the deer antler jar. It's a lot smaller. And this is the lion's mane jar. And yes, for the States, use Aura Cacao. The brand of my mushrooms and medicinal Chinese herbs is Superfeast. Superfeast. I'm going to put it in the chat. I want to finish. Oh, Meg, thank you. You're like my little secretary. I love it. I was hearing all about cacao. I was looking on Amazon yesterday. Glad I waited. Yes, you can buy ceremonial grade cacao on eBay and Amazon, but it's gonna be absolutely shit. Aura cacao is for the state. Elevate cacao is for you. No, so Elevate cacao is for Australia. We can ship worldwide, but shipping is very expensive. Is this product? Yes, you can find products in the States. I will. Thank you. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Oh my God, you're amazing. I cannot believe I missed all of these questions. That is so silly. Bloody hell. Too many screens going on. So superfeast. Okay, so mushrooms and herbs, superfeast.com or superfeast.com.au. So for use code Jenny Oceans for Superfeast for your gift. Okay, there you go. So superfeast.com. It's not uploading. Having in my coffee right now. What are you having in your coffee? Cacao or mushrooms? Leslie, I would love to know. And for the cacao, so use Aura cacao for states and Elevate Wellness Company for Australia and New Zealand. We can ship worldwide from Elevate, but shipping is quite expensive. I do have clients from inside Tama that are in the States and in Canada, Florida and Canada. So what they did, they ordered 3 bags. So they ordered 750 grams of cacao and they ordered ritual oils, and then it was worthwhile sending it over. Then the shipping, I think the shipping was about $30 to send over 750 grams of cacao and a bottle of Blue Lotus oil. So you can order it. Oh, beautiful. Mushroom coffee. I love that, Leslie. Where are you tuning in from, Leslie? That's so cool. I love that. So you asked the question, what is special property for cacao? So there's so many benefits of cacao. Did you listen in from the beginning? The video has been recorded on my Instagram. I'm Jenny Oceans as well. Oh, San Diego. I love San Diego. I had such a good San Diego when I was there years ago. Oh my God, I love San Diego. I had such a good time there. What was I saying? Brain just went straight to San Diego as a 20-year-old self. Cacao. Yes, cacao. So this whole live, if you haven't listened from the beginning, we've been going for nearly an hour and a half. It's on my Instagram, I'm Jenny Oceans, and it will also be on my YouTube channel tomorrow. Jenny Oceans is how you find me. Real, raw, and authentic always. So the benefits with cacao, there is so many. It's like super high in magnesium, which is amazing for women, for our menstrual cycle, for our hormones, for muscle recovery. It's super high in antioxidants. It's high in iron, which gives us natural energy. It increases your amount of serotonin and dopamine in your body, which is the feel-good hormones. It is so many benefits with drinking ceremonial grade cacao, both physically and spiritually and mentally. It opens up your heart physically and spiritually, increases your blood flow. And when you then combine the cacao with the mushrooms, like you've done, Leslie, you allow, because the cacao increase your blood flow, the mushrooms will come into your organs a lot quicker, which means that your organs will receive all the benefits of the mushrooms and the herbs a lot quicker. And it also is detoxing. It also is detoxing your organs a lot quicker. So there's so many benefits with drinking ceremonial grade cacao. what I will do tomorrow is I will create a beautiful little booklet, a little ebook for you all that will be available on my website tomorrow afternoon. So in about 24 hours, it will be on my website. You can just download it for free. I will basically create a ebook with everything we've spoken about today, whatever time it is for you. And you can just download that. It will have all the benefits in an easy to read format. I like easy to read formats. And cacao also spiritually allows for you to connect to your true self, connect to the earth. Oh, it opens up your mind to it just really brings you into that meditative state so you can just receive that bliss molecule and the feel good molecules. I cannot believe I missed all of these questions. That is freaking insane. I'm so sorry, everyone. So sorry. Did everyone get answers? Jules, Amma, Fass, who else have we got? Lajunia, did you all get all the answers you needed? I cannot believe I missed all the questions. That is meh. He was stuck on your message, Meg. Cool. All right, friends. Do we have any other questions? Now, I've got a question for you. There's something I like to always share when I come on this beautiful platform. I come live every week, same time, same day. I come in for 2 hours. And at the end of each session, or close to the end, I always like to ask, what would you like me to share next time? So I am a nervous system reset coach. I'm a holistic wellness coach for women. I teach women to fall in love with themselves, to fall in love with life. I'm a breathwork facilitator, cacao priestess. There's so many beautiful things. I always come in and I ask you guys, what would you like to receive from me for next week? Because I haven't booked in the live yet. It's going to be same time, same day. It always is. But what would you like me to share with you? So feel free to share in the comment box what you would like to receive from me next week so that I can lock that in. Meditation, visualization, breathwork, some more info sessions, conscious parenting, awareness. What would you like me to come in and share? And I will come in and share that with you all. Now also, I would love for all of you to jump on my website. It would mean the absolute world to me if you can jump on my website, jennyoceans.com, and scroll down to the bottom. Obviously, read all about me and listen to me, and there's videos and reading and all of the things. But if you could sign up for my email list, that would mean the world to me. Now, I don't spam people. For me, it's really important that your inbox don't get spam, because I can't stand when people send me numerous emails a week. I might send one email a month. Maybe sometimes I will send one a week. And I share in my email when it comes from my heart and it's something I really want you to know. So I would absolutely love if you could jump on my website, jennyoceans.com, and sign up for my email list and receive my magic. And also, I'm going to share with you what I've got, ways for you to come and work with me at the moment. So Becoming is my signature program. We kick off in May. It's a 6-week program with guaranteed results. So 6 weeks together, we meet 1 day a week for 2 hours, 90 minutes on a live call, and the call will obviously be recorded. But it's for the woman that has done the self-development. She's been here on Insight Timer or any other platform. She's done a meditation. She's tried the mind part, but nothing is really changing, and you are really ready to change and create a change in your life and start living your life with a different way of seeing and experiencing life. So Becoming is for you if that sounds like something you want to do. Oh, I love you, Meg. Sending all the love to little one, okay? Mwah. I miss you. I really miss you. I'll send you a message. So much love. So Becoming is for the woman that's ready to totally change her life. It comes with guaranteed results. After 6 weeks, if you don't feel that you have control of your time, if you feel that you still don't know who you are, if you feel like you still don't have clarity, if you feel that you don't have time for yourself, then I will continue coaching you on a one-to-one basis for free until you do. It's amazing. It's incredible. Change the way you see and experience life. Now, the other incredible thing that I've got is a membership portal. It's called Aligned Living. Now, this membership portal is, I think it's like $5 US a week to be part of this portal. Each month is a set, is a different subject, where it will be myself or guest speaker speaking into that subject, and within that subject there will be an abundance of resources for you to have in your pocket. It is basically your wellness library in your pocket, and you can come in and out as you like and as you desire. You can cancel at any time, join at any time, however you want to do it, and just come in and receive. It's like a library and a community where you can connect with aligned people that want the same thing in your life. Just living a healthy life, living a life that feels good to live, right? So I highly encourage you to jump on the portal, jump on the membership. We haven't actually launched yet. That's why it's so cheap. So $5 US a week. I'm getting a really crumbly throat, and you can cancel at any time. So invite you to do that. If you go on my website, jennyoceans.com, you'll find out all the information. I'm actually rebuilding my website at the moment, but it's still up and running. And if you are in Australia, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Northern New South Wales area, I have quite a few amazing, incredible events coming up. And if you are interested in becoming an internationally certified and recognized cacao priestess, you should definitely look into that training. Also, very exciting, a collaboration retreat is happening next year in Bali. So if you are someone that's interested in coming to a retreat in Bali, we have opened up inquiries for that too. So that's happening next year. It will be a co-facilitated retreat, which I'm very, very excited about. So yes, there's probably lots more. Plenty of free resources on my website that you can download. I'm working on some more resources that will be downloadable from my website so that you can, I just want everyone to have access. So if you're not someone that can invest in the Becoming program, then I want you to be able to just download for free until you're ready to truly invest the time and the finances within for yourself. I had the same coach for 7 years, and for years I just soaked up the free resources. I listened to all the podcasts. I invested in all the small, cheap programs and over again until I was able to actually financially and invest my time properly. And that's okay. So find the people that light you up and just soak up everything that they have got to share with you. Now, when it comes to this beautiful platform, Insight Timer, which is my absolute favorite platform to spend time on, it really is. Sorry. I love coming on here every week and just spending 2 hours with you guys. It's just so beautiful. We got 160 of you at the moment, which is beautiful. I feel so humble that you guys sit here and listen to me and soak up of my wisdom and knowledge for so long. I really love it. But I want to share something with you that there is no need. You don't have to donate anything. It's a free will. But if you're someone that spends time on Insight Timer, I really encourage you to give something back to the teachers that give you something. So if you have some teachers on Insight Timer that you often listen to their tracks, or you go on their lives, or you be part of their programs, whatever you do, just maybe consider giving them a donation. Maybe consider giving them a rating. Maybe consider rating their tracks. Maybe consider sending them a message and saying thank you and that you appreciate them. Because we come in here, this is our profession, this is our job, and we come in and share this freely with thousands of people all over the world, however often that is. For me, it's 2 hours once a week. Now, if I were going to do a 2-hour session with one person, that it varies what subject it is, but that will be between $300 and $500. Now, if I were going to do that in a group setting, that would be about $80 per person. So it's 160 of you here. So I just want you to understand how much us as teachers give you. And we do it, I can only speak for myself, because we absolutely love gifting it. And it feels so freaking damn good to be able to do that and to connect with so many people all over the world. But for example, if you choose to donate to your teacher that you've listened to, I'm not saying you have to do it to me, but I'm saying in general, the $10 that you were going to spend on a smoothie, you're donating that to a teacher instead. That will mean the world to that teacher, and that will encourage that teacher to come back over and over and over again. You know, this is 2 hours of our time, and all the time we spend recording tracks. I need to get better at that. And uploading it, I need to get better at that. For everyone to have a platform where you can just go on and just nourish your body, your mind, and your soul in such a beautiful way. So please go and send a message or donate or leave a review or anything like that. Share a profile when you find a teacher on Inside Timer that you truly enjoy, because it is such an incredible platform, and I just love how it's possible to just create a donation. Like, for example, if you were going to go to any of my in-person workshops, the price vary from about $29 to, for a 2-hour session, $29 to about $149, depending on what it is. So if you could spare your smoothie money or your coffee money and donate, that would mean the absolute world to me. And I'm sure it would for the rest of the teachers on Inside Timer as well. It is just a beautiful exchange. You know, when you give and you receive, like I receive so much from having all of you sitting here soaking up. It means the world to me. Like, absolutely. I'll go off this call and it'll be like 11 o'clock at night and I will feel so lit up and so excited about life because I've had all of you interacting, even though I didn't see your messages until way later. But it just feels so good to be able to come in here and share with you all, and I really love it. It's such a beautiful Inside Timer family. I love it. But really want to encourage you all that if you were going to go to yoga class, for example, that would be like $20 to $30 for a 1-hour session. So if you go on Inside Timer and you go and do a yoga class, just donate $10 to the teacher. Like, just do that. It will mean the world.